NBC6 News at 4.
For weeks now, we have been telling you about the nationwide baby formula shortage. And this week, the FDA says they're taking steps to help parents scrambling to feed their babies.
Hi, happy baby.
Jaden and his twin sister Josephine are happy babies. And at 3 months old, they're hungry babies too. Explain to somebody how often you're buying formula.
So we have to buy like at least four cans a week for 2 babies.
Born at 33 weeks, Gina's babies were born premature, so they relied on a special kind of formula. They've had to switch because these days finding cans of formula,
it was extremely difficult. We couldn't find it anywhere. We looked on Amazon, Target, Walmart, Publix. We couldn't find it anywhere.
And so many families can relate to Gina Mendoza. It's a culmination of supply chain issues, labor shortages, and a recent recall that shut down one of the largest producers of formula.
They're relying on family members to kind of look for other places where they can get the formula. They're trying to kind of pantry load, if you want to call it, basically trying to buy as many products as possible. Some places are limiting the amount of formula that they're able to purchase. So it truly has become a huge concern.
KIDZ Medical Services Dr. Jorge Perez hears it from parents every day. He's concerned about the shortage, but more so the lengths parents are going to stretch the supply, like diluting it, which could lead to dehydration and potentially seizures.
One that I'm really concerned about, right, is what are the long-term effects of either rationing or diluting? We know the immediate impact, but what is going to happen to these children when it comes to brain growth later on in life?
Before the first year of life, babies get their nutrition from one of 2 ways, breast milk or formula. While about 84% are breastfed at some point, by a year old, 75% of babies are on formula. This week, the FDA announced they're taking steps to help stock the shelves, which include working with manufacturers to increase production and optimize supply lines.
Unless this gets better anytime soon, right, it can affect up to 2.6 million children per year.
For families like Gina's, the help can't come soon enough.
Well, I experienced a shortage myself last week, and you were asking me, did you have a hard time? Rushed to the store 10 o'clock at night, had to buy a 1 can, and it was the last one there. I'm only feeding 1 baby, but imagine for parents like Gina, who has twins.
Yeah, and you're at the tail end, right? But I know somebody who has a 4-month-old, and she was like, hey, by the way, if you see this type of, because, you may or may not know, sometimes you're dealing with reflux or your baby adjusts better to one, and you're trying different formulas until you find the right mix. She's like, hey, by the way, if you see this type of formula, just let me know and grab it for me.
Sending everybody out, the troop. Yeah. Wow. I want to add one more thing, by the way, because some piece of advice is pediatrician's office. Sometimes they carry those samples of formula, so that might be something too. Talk to your pediatrician, and then maybe they can also give you whatever they might have in stock.
Yeah, and then the ready feed as well. You might want to switch a little bit. By the way, also this afternoon, President Biden, he will speak with companies that manufacture and sell baby formula, as well as announce new actions to address and supply, to address these shortages and make sure that the supply keeps pushing out throughout the country for everyone.
We got to feed our babies.
Yes, we do.